What's up? What's good? What's going on, Libra? So let's jump in and take a look at your first half of July. Libra, these are general messages. So please, let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? If you do find yourself resonating with these messages, you know the deal. Your girl would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. Let's see. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as we are doing free questions on July the 3rd. So you definitely want to have your notification bells on for that. So it looks like that the first half of July, there's somebody's hiding behind the mask. There are some hidden emotions. Someone is concealing their true self. They're afraid. Like someone is not like who they really are. They're ashamed of it. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. And this is someone, oh yeah, this is definitely someone that you want to be mindful of. This is someone that you're considering cuffing or that is about to cuff you. This person has two sides to them. So you want to really make sure that you're not just getting caught up in the fleeting emotions and the first half of July. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Libra spirit. What is going on for Libra in the first half of July? Yeah, so we definitely have spirit saying trust the signs here. Pay attention. Like the challenge here is you're gonna like in the month of July, you're gonna struggle. The first half of July, you're gonna struggle to really hear those signs and synchronicities clearly. But spirit is putting you to the test here to see if you catch that this is someone that is a false mask. And the reason why it's of importance is because you're about to go through some sort of status upgrade. So spirit is really needing you to be mindful of the people that are coming into your life in the first half of July, so that you can really be keen and be aware of the people that are in your life as you're about to go through some sort of status upgrade. Yeah, look, shit, brand new, Pookie. Fresh new beginning is like reinventing yourself, new venture, watching you shine. Like this is what the universe is trying to bring you in, Libra. But right now, spirit is needing you to really open up and see what you got around you. What is it that you're truly entertaining at this time? All right, Spirit, let me get some clarity and insight into hiding or behind the mask. This is just behind the mask. Hidden emotions, concealing the true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on? Who is this that's hiding behind this mask? The first half of July. So, Libra, it could be an Aries, a Scorpio. It's definitely someone that is potential partnership or someone that you are in partnership or union with. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Ooh, my. And the challenge is here you are in this hopeless romantic energy, Libra. Your advice is the Ace of Wands, or the situation here is advising you the Ace of Wands. The outcome is the King of Wands. Yeah, the Death card. There's heavy Scorpio here, but an Aries. I have to be honest with you. This person, the challenge is this person is singing all the right tunes. They really are. This person is really singing all of the right tunes. And because they're singing all of the right tunes, you may have the tendency to dismiss the red flags. Spirit is saying that like instead of following this hopeful romantic energy or this I'm gonna say this for lack of better words, but instead of following the urge to see the good and everything immediately, I'm not saying go immediately to seeing the bad, but Spirit is saying don't be a complete optimist. And that's crazy because I'm a Sag, so I am an optimist, but there is something about you needing to really follow that spark, that fire in your gut that deep knowing, your passion. Um, because if you get caught up in the emotions, allowing this person to saying all the right things and say all the right things, it's like, yeah, you saying this, but how does it feel for you, Libra? I feel like that's going to be able to help you. That's going to allow you to see the vision more clearly. Show me clear, concise messages. As it, what's trusting the sign, trust the signs, follow guidance, pay attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, following your intuition and message received. And this is the challenge for the first half of July. Why is this Libra's challenge for the first half of July, Spirit? The Seven of Wands. I just heard because you're guarded, defensive, you think you know everything. Oops, don't shoot the messenger. Let me get the cards out here. Yeah, see, look, the opportunity is the Three of Swords. Listen, Linda. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. There's definitely something possibly with the Leo that you're being told to slow down, halt forward movement. We got a signal issue. And that could be the message. That could be the message, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like that Spirit is wanting you to slow down and really begin to really become practical and pay attention to the details as it pertains to a situation that you're holding back from or that is holding back from you. Yeah, see, the Nine of Cups and then the Seven of Swords. Someone is after their own emotional satisfaction here. There's a need to gain a different perspective on this situation here, Libra, before you take some sort of offer here. Because the opportunity is the Three of Swords. So by not listening to your intuition, the opportunity that you're walking into is to get your heart broken by some sort of partnership. You see what I'm saying? The opportunity behind the mask. Someone's concealing their true self, and this is someone that's coming towards you for some sort of partnership. But the true opportunity in that partnership is the Three of Swords, to be hurt. Let's see why. Let's see what it is that you're not seeing. The Six of Wands could be a Leo. This person gets a lot of attention. Very egotistical, probably. Your advice, the Ace of Cups. See, here's what I'm getting from you, Libra. Spirit is saying you're about to go into some sort of status upgrade. And by golly, yes, you are. Because your advice is the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. There's a new passionate opportunity that's trying to come in for you. And it is a status upgrade. And it is for, like, it's a fresh new beginning. But I feel like that this person is coming towards you to love bomb you first. So, but let me get see the Death card. I do feel like that every sign, synchronicity that's coming your way is to put some sort of like there's someone that's coming towards you. You see this person, okay? You've seen this person. But when they come towards you, you're going to they've got a mask on. It's almost like they're going to try to act as if they've done some sort of whole 360. And I'm just not sure that this person has. It's just part of their strategy. Let's look at this status upgrade that's coming in for Libra here. The Spirit is needing you to see this the first half of July so that you can be prepared for this status upgrade, this new achievements, improved social standings, lifestyle elevation, next level. Ooh, Two of Pentacles. Things are about to be balancing out for you. Look, there goes the Knight of Pentacles. You see, listen, Linda, I don't know who y'all be playing with. I don't know who y'all be playing with and who y'all don't be wanting to trust. But baby, it be the wrong one when it come to me. The opportunity is the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. The opportunity is for you to slow down and look at this proposal for this partnership, because if you slow down and look at this, you'll see a pattern about how you walk yourself into third-party situations or how you walk yourself into situations that end up getting you cheated on. But this status upgrade here is very practical. It's flex, it's, ooh, it's youth. It is youthful. Okay, I will say that it is youthful. It is going to require growth and over time, which is why it's your time to slow down and actually do relationships slow. I feel like that who I'm speaking to has the tendency to jump in and do relationships quite fast. Yeah, see, the challenge here is that you're going to have to rise above and pull out your Queen of Swords and cut away something that is no longer serving you in order to fully embrace this status upgrade. But your advice is to become adventurous and get bold and take some, and it's going to take some valiant courage. But baby, you're going to have to do what needs to be done because you got to start. There's a brand new beginning that's trying to come in for you, and it's real intangible. Yeah, Five of Wands. I do feel like that, you're going to, I do feel like that there's going to be some conflicting view that you have as it pertains to moving forward, because there may be something I'm hearing, luxuries, or there may be something that you're typically used to being accommodated that may be put on the back burner moving forward. But it's a compromise that must be made in order for you to have this status upgrade. Like you're going towards something improved and new, but in order to get to it, you may have to make some sort of compromises to get to it. Like, let's just say that you're being promoted at work, right? This promotion may require a relocation. This relocation initially may require you to take a downgrade. But after some time of getting acclimated to this status upgrade, after acclimation, you're able to then reincorporate those luxuries later on down the road. Does that make sense? I know it does if it's your message. Libra, I do ask that if you're resonating with your girl, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Let me see, Spirit. If my Libra collective is relating to this in love, what is the angel message? Yeah, it's time to express your love. It says go ahead and make some sort of romantic gesture. So I have to be honest with you. Spirit is saying it is time for you to speak your truth and stop holding back for what it is that you're looking. And whatever your response is, whatever the response is to once you have expressed yourself, it's time to see that truthfully and clearly. And it's time for you to stop allowing that childhood, like sometimes when we're children, our parents will say that we're not going to do this, and then they'll end up doing it, right? So then we subconsciously begin not to believe our parents saying that they're not going to do it, right? Spirit is saying it's time to face that and do away with that trait because it's causing you not to see people truthfully as they are, and it's allowing them to hide behind mask. So Spirit is saying someone's mask is falling off and you're going to be seeing it, and it's time for you to, like, the quickest way for you to get their mask to fall off is for you to stand in your authentic truth. Truthfully express yourself, okay? So this situation that is hiding behind a mask, show me the mask, or show me what the mask is hiding. Show me what the mask is hiding. Oh, if you're making a mess. I got it, baby. Show me the mask. All right, Libra, let's see how to clean that mess up. Libra, let's see. What is the truth behind, like, what is this mask hiding? What is this person's truth? That I know what I am doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. Oh, damn. Tell it like it is. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. Hey, Libra. That's why Spirit is saying that the quickest way to get this person's mask to fall off is to truly express your love, to truly express yourself. And when you see how much of an inconvenience it is for this person, you have to take that at face value and learn to trust the signs. Because when you don't, it lands you up in these Three of Swords situations here, okay? And it is because like you allow yourself not to see these truths or to express your truths, because it's your defense mechanism. It's your way for not, like, I don't know, it's like you're telling yourself some lies and things to, so that you don't have to kind of like face that cold harsh truth, like, damn, I really have been settling because of, like, I don't know, that, like, that example is just coming to mind. It's so normal for parents to offer their children a trip to the zoo or the trip to this, and then throughout the day, as the behaviors are not going the way that they wanted them to go, they'll take it away or they'll threaten not to go. But still, depending on who your parent is, most of the times we'll still end up doing the activity, right? And so that is teaching us that not to take someone at face value, not to take someone's word at initial value, is what that is teaching us and our children, right? And so then subconsciously we store this, and then when people do us wrong, when they are saying like, okay, I'm going to do better, or okay, let's go anyways, well, then you're not taking it at face value. And this person is telling you flat out, like, this person's face value is that they really don't have the time to be bothered with this situation. But there is some sort of reasoning that you have to tell yourself, or that you allow this person to tell you, that causes you to second guess this person's red flags. And their red flags are the universe telling you it's time to get the hell out of this situation. I've got something new for you. But in order for you to receive this new, you must go through some sort of transformation and put the old to an end to make room for this new upgrade, okay? So let's see what this new upgrade is looking like for Libra. Yeah, you're definitely reinventing yourself here, moving forward. All right, thank you, Spirit. The new beginning for Libra, this status upgrade. Look at you. Look at you, the Chariot. Hey, okay, so the Chariot and cat appreciation. So I definitely feel like that. Okay, so I'm not trying to give you any hopes of finding a Prince Charming, but I do feel like that you're about to run into your Prince Charming, like Prince Charming, Princess Charming, the person that is actually going to appreciate you and see your worth from the very beginning. Okay. I do feel like that. I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that whatever this is, that this Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands that is coming in for you, it is like a brand new adventure, and it's going to be outside of your comfort zone. And I do feel like that for some reason or another, there is some sort of moment where you dash back to an old mindset or an old way of being. You leave something behind. This person actually comes for you. This person actually comes to, like, hey, hold on, no, you left this, hold on, what's going on? You didn't have to leave. Why did you leave? I was having so much fun. You see what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like that you're kind of going to downplay downplay the fact that you deserve this. And Spirit is like, no. That's why I need you to be able to see that this is not real, so that you will see that you are actually worthy. I'm getting chills too, that you are actually worthy of what's coming in, and so that you can appreciate the journey. But I want you to know that this person or this new status upgrade is absolutely going to appreciate you. They're going to value what you bring to the table, without a doubt. Can you show me this? Who's going to be appreciating my Libra is here moving forward in this status upgrade? Who or what is this thing that is showing up? The choice is yours. It could be a Pisces. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be this energy of valuing and appreciating yourself. Okay, this is you just making some sort of changes in the way that, yeah, self-development, the Eight of Pentacles. So I have to be honest with you, baby. Congratulations, Libra. Moving forward, by the end of July, I see you in this energy of just some sort of renewed sense of self appreciation, seeing yourself, actually knowing what you bring into the table. And because you can actually, because there is something that is happening between the first half of July and the end of July that is showing you that, oh shit, I noticed that Libra's not around. There is something that is happening in your life. And it's like, whereas instead of you focusing so much on trying to show up and be of value, it's like there's something that's happening that's like, oh shit, I missed the presence of Libra. The awareness of Libra's pulling back or not being present is noticed. And because of that, you're able to shift some sort of self-worth, self-value, and that allows you to carry yourself in a brand new way. And it allows you to reinvent yourself, boo. Show me more. This is nice. Ooh, and it's right on time. Look, the Wheel of Fortune, it was fated, destined events to happen. So like, this is fated for it to happen. So Spirit is saying you have to understand that the worst is over. But even with that understanding, this ending needed to take place. Okay, my eye just twitched too. I have no idea what that means. So yeah, oh my goodness, the worst is over. And I do feel like that there is a new lover that is coming in, a more stable, solid, practical, someone that is on your level, somebody that is matching what you bring to the table, a King of Pentacles energy. I love you, Libra. I hope this message is able to offer you some clarity and guidance for your first half of July. If so, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Peace, love, and light. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? So let's jump in and take a look at what is the overall energy of your first half of July. Scorpio, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in for Scorpio. What is the overall energy for the first half of July for Scorpio, Spirit? Scorpio, I hope that these messages are finding you all in good health and in good spirits. Ooh. So we have toxic love and clout chaser wanting to come out. Overnight 6. Ooh. Pain disguised as passion. So there's definitely some sort of hurtful attachment that is coming to the light, or that is the focus in the first half of July, Scorpio. The challenge here is that the connection, like, it may look good on black and white, but beneath the surface, it definitely looks like you won't believe this story. Yeah, it's definitely misleading. Like, whatever, like, it may get a lot of attention and may look pretty on the outside, but it's not really what it's all cracked up to be behind closed doors. Let's see. What's the overall energy? What else is it that we need to know for Scorpio for the first half of July, Spirit? What is it that Scorpio needs to know for the first half? Okay, so this is happening to get you to a place so that you can protect your peace. Like, Spirit, this is all happening so that you can detach from negativity. Okay, yeah, damn, I love it. Divine intervention. You're attached to someone, like, your influencer status, your social recognition is about to elevate, okay? But I do feel like that you are attached to someone that is clout chasing, and I do feel like that, You do have some sort of social recognition, and I do feel like that this toxic love is going to kind of like get some sort of spotlight attention for the first half of July. Spirit is saying, don't allow this to like disturb your peace. I do have to be honest, it looks like that there's things could be a little chaotic for you, Scorpio, for the first half of July. But let's look. Spirit, tap me in for Scorpio, the first half of July. What is this toxic love? What's going on here? Pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachments, can't live without. So let me see. What's going on here? Show me this toxic love. What is this toxic love for Scorpio for the for the first half of July? For the first half of July, what's going on? The Seven of Cups. Ooh. There's definitely an illusion. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely an illusion around a situation that brings a lot of anxiety when you're by yourself. This situation brings about a lot of anxieties. Yeah, Three of Swords. Yes. There could be a lot of third party activities that's taking place. Like this situation could be cheating on you. The challenge is the Seven of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. This situation gets a lot of attention. Yeah, it could be a Leo present here. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but the Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, and then the Sun card, all three of those are Leo cards. Okay. What's going on? So I definitely feel like that there is a connection that looks pretty from the outside, but is heartbreaking on the inside here for sure. I do feel like that there is a need, like there's a challenge, like someone is not really speaking up, like someone's not being truthful about the way that this connection truly makes them feel. Okay. Someone's a little too, like this is toxic positivity. This is unrealistic expectations, thinking that a situation is going to get better in due time, or someone is even sitting here thinking that a child is going to make this situation better after some sort of possible third party. Let me see. What is doing anything for attention, fame, hunger, desperate for followers, anything for likes. So it's like there's a toxic relationship that gets a lot of attention, and it's like someone is not trying to let it go, but it's unhealthy. It is unhealthy, and it's time to detach from this situation because it's draining. Like even though it may get a lot of, the outside might think that this is a perfect union, it causes a lot of anxiety for you or this person. What is Cloud Chaser for? See, there could be a Pisces here, where that could just be the hidden agenda here. Okay, the hidden agenda. Yeah, look, the Nine of Swords. I don't like this. The opportunity so far is the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I don't like this. And the situation is the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. The situation is confusion, hidden motives. Okay. The Page of Cups, there's immaturity here, unrealistic expectations. Yeah, you're being encouraged to gain a different perspective. Look at this situation, like the Two of Swords. There's definitely some sort of truth that you're not seeing as it pertains to this situation. You may, damn, I hate to be the one to bring this, but I'm just going to say it two different ways. Either some of you all are flat out closing yourself off and not following your own heart's desires, no longer fueling your own passions for the sake of making sure this connection looks good and stays together because it gets you so much toxic positive recognition or something like that. Or you're flat out choosing to turn a blind eye to an unhealthy friend for this connection, and this unhealthy friend is actually showing as a third party, but because of the attention or the recognition or the resource that this friend brings, you turn a blind eye to it. What's going on here where Spirit is trying, like this is all happening the first half of July because Spirit is trying to get you to detach from this harmful attachment here. What is this unbothered? Dang, look. It's the truth on that third party situation. That's the truth on some sort of collaboration that's coming through here. The opportunity is for you to see this situation truthfully, remain calm instead of getting all worked up about it, and like seeing it truthfully and detaching. You see, that's the first thing that my eyes seen was detached from negativity. And I feel like that the universe is allowing you to see this so that you can detach from this situation here. Yeah, because like you're not able to, I don't know, there's some sort of rejuvenating, some sort of recuperating that needs to take place. You could have some children you need to focus on, or there is some sort of childhood um desire that needs to be recognized and brought into the fruition. But for most of you all, this is a child. Okay. So look, listen, Linda, I don't know what y'all got going on here, Scorpio, but the Six of Cups and then the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you all like are needing to, just kind of like focus on really healing, taking care of yourself right now. But could there be some mess in the background as it pertains to does somebody that you're attached to toxically got some drama going on? Yes. And even though you're attached to this person and this person is showing up in your life as a toxic lover, baby, they got some drama going on, and that's not yours. That's not yours. This drama coming to the surface is for you to see that this is divine, is intervening so that you can detach from this situation, but not so you can help clean it up or worry about how it's going to make your image look. You understand? Because this person may be trying to kind of like play on your desire to have a clean image to help you to get to kind of like blackmail or force you into helping them clean this mess up. So if my Scorpio is like, let me see, I don't even, shit. Let me see. Let me see this toxic love. Chuck, clarify this toxic love. I do feel like that there is some sort of third party that is going to come out and is like, I don't know, somebody's just kind of been like, right, you know what I'm saying? Because the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords are all in the opportunity. The opportunity is to gain some sort of clarity on some sort of third party that you've already like possibly had some sort of suspicions about. You know what I'm saying? Like the truth is out there. The truth is coming out. Yeah, you and this person have already had arguments over whatever this third party is. You and this person have already, damn, it could be someone that you have children with. This could be someone you have children with. This could be someone. Show me exactly what is attached, Spirit. Show me exactly what is attached to this Seven of Swords. Because remember, we got the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords. And then right at the heart of the matter is the Page of Cups. I definitely feel like that there is some sort of child here. Yeah, the Tower card, the World card in the book cat. There is some sort of discovery possibly about a Cancer, an Aries, or a Scorpio that brings a cycle to an end for sure. Something that has been idle for quite some time. It's like someone began to do their own research on something, and what they discovered definitely is mind-boggling, okay? And I definitely feel like that it reveals some sort of third party. Spirit, show me what's going on inside of the third party that is attached to this storyline. Yeah, see, cheating. The Ace of Swords is laughter and cheating. You've been laughing with somebody like that's been cheating. Like, I just feel like that I have to be honest. Yeah, I do. I feel like that there's someone that whoever your person is, whoever this toxic lover is for you, you guys have a mutual friend. Whoever that mutual friend is, your person is having an affair with this person. Show me more on this Ace of Swords. And I feel like this is coming to light because the two of them possibly have some drama going on. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. Remember, the Seven of Wands is already out here as the challenge. So I definitely feel like that because you and this person have a toxic love and you're already guarded and defensive towards this person. I do feel like that there is an incoming inevitable ending to whatever this toxic love story is, and it is divine intervention, and it definitely comes to light by some sort of revelation that whoever this toxic lover is has been juggling you with someone that you have considered, like you know this person, you've laughed with this person. Spirit, can you please show me who is the third party? Who is the cheat? Like, who is Scorpio's person cheating with? Who is it? Whoever it is, it's the independent single friend. Like the Six of Cups is telling me, the Queen of Cups, it could be a Cancerian. It doesn't necessarily have to be. The King of Cups is Scorpio energy. It's heavy on the Scorpio. Let me just say that. But there could be some sort of childhood friend, relative that is independent and single. It's definitely a betrayal. Show me who is this person. The Eight of Swords, Spirit is saying, let it go. You'll already know because you and this person have argued. Like, you and your person have argued about this particular person. And the way that like, it just seems like that you and your person have argued about that friendship being a little too friendly or a little too close or just a little too uncomfortable, or like, why was this person doing this or something like that. You and this person have argued about that. And tried to move, it does look like that you guys tried to move forward. What is the most important thing that Scorpio needs to know walking away from this reading here, Spirit? Look, the Five of Cups. Damn. What is the most important thing that Scorpio needs to know walking away from this reading, Spirit? The Ten of Swords. Damn. The Ten of Swords, closure. The Five of Pentacles and the King of Cups. There is a need to be diplomatic as you're walking away from this situation. There is a need to accept what is. Like, I have to be honest with you. This is one of those situations that Spirit is saying you're going to have to chalk this one up to the game. Be very diplomatic in the way that you respond to this. Spirit is saying, I need you to move forward unbothered. Take this as your opportunity to detach from this negativity anyways. This was a toxic love situation in the first place that you were having a hard time detaching from because it looked so good from the outside, or because you just got a lot of false attention because of this connection, right? So Spirit is saying that because you were unable to remove yourself, Spirit is doing you the favor of cleaning and taking the trash out for you. So be diplomatic in the way that you respond to this, okay? This could involve a Scorpio, a Libra. We got a lot out here. We got a Sagittarius as well. Let me see what else did we have. We had Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. That's what I got for you, my love. I hope that these messages are able to offer you some clarity and guidance, Scorpio. If they are, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Peace, love, and light. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? So let's jump in and see what the first half of July is looking like for you. Sag, these are general messages. Just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Let's jump in and see what is the overall energy for my Sagittarian collective for the first half of July. So we have lessons learned. And then CEO energy. Okay, so the energy, the overall energy at the first start of July is learning some sort of lesson, gaining some sort of wisdom, or wrapping that shit up and taking control of the situation with that newfound wisdom. I ain't mad at that. What's going on here now, Spirit? What's going on? You are going into the first half of July with the mindset, well, at least I'm wiser now. I like that for you, Sag. Let's go on. Let's move forward. What else is it that Sag needs to know as it pertains to the first half of July? Now, we do have photoshopped here. So Spirit is saying the challenge here is like the challenge here is fake perfectionism. Okay? Like Spirit is saying, don't try to rush. You don't have to fake it until you make it with this lesson. I do feel like Spirit wants you to be realistic with yourself while integrating this newfound wisdom, okay? You don't have to learn this lesson and then feel like, oh shit, I need to act like I got it all together, or I need to seem like I got it all together. I didn't learn this lesson. I'm sick learning this lesson. Let me move forward like I'm some guru on this subject now. No, don't do that, because it will overwhelm you, and it creates confusing boundaries and mixed signals for yourself, let alone your partnerships and relationships around you. Okay. What else is it that Sag needs to know as it pertains to the first half of July? Wow. Okay, that's a whole lot. Look, Linda, Spirit is saying speak up and beg is secure, but we also have sugar-coated coming out. Sweet but deceptive words. So I do feel like that you are needing to defend yourself, express your needs. But I do feel like that I got to tell my Sagittarius that the universe is the reason why this is all happening towards you in the first half of July is for you to understand the true importance of being able to speak your truth without, like, sometimes you really do got to know how to hide that insult. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to know how to say what it is that you need to say in order to get the message across. Okay. I feel like that you've starting out July. This is the lesson that you're learning, is that you can say what you need to say, but it is a matter of how you say it. Because I do feel like that if you don't, by not saying your truth, it's causing this toxic, unrealistic perfectionism. It's like you're coming off as if everything is okay, and something's really not okay with you, Sag, and Spirit is saying that that's okay. And in order for you to secure your bag, in order for you to accomplish your mission, Spirit is saying that you do need to speak up and express your needs. But how are you doing it is on spotlight the first half of July, okay? Detach from the need to speak from a negative place. Like, you don't have to necessarily address all negativity from a negative mindset. We have the Fool card here. Sometimes it's best to act naive. You don't have to be naive, but you can address or handle the situation from a perspective that doesn't let somebody know, like, hey, you're not gonna get over on me. Sometimes it's best to let them think that they can get over on you, and you prove to them that they can't get over on you. Does that make sense? Let's see, Spirit, what is this wisdom gain, lessons learned for the first half of July for Sag? So we have the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, see, it does look like that there is some sort of opportunity here at the beginning of July to come together and celebrate and to collaborate. But however, there's a lack of harmony, a lack of unison, a lack of stability. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some domestic differences, to say the least, okay? And so Spirit is saying that there is a need to really address, one, make sure that you're listening to your intuition, okay? I'm being drawn into the pomegranate here, but there is a need to listen to your intuition, but there's also this need in order for a situation to really be abundant or to be fruitful and grow, there needs to be this energy of really addressing any and all of your repressed emotions, so that you can and make sure that you're getting your rest, but not allowing distractions to distract you from getting your rest, so that you can be prepared to receive this invitation or opportunity to hang out. Yeah, look, the Empress. There is this energy of needing to really make sure that you're taking care of any and all distractions at this time, because there is an opportunity that you've manifested that is coming in the first half of July. However, due to a lack of stability, yeah, there may be a need to really slow down and pay attention to your pentacle world, so that when you receive this invitation, you'll be able to manage your resources in a way that allows you to enjoy that and convene inside of that, okay? So we have fake perfectionism is the challenge. It does look like more of a friendship, but it could be a relationship. But I feel like the challenge here is the breakdown in some sort of relationship may cause you to miss out on an opportunity to hang out and just go out and celebrate and have a good time. So don't miss that opportunity because of some repressed emotions about the breakdown of a previous connection, okay? Let's see, Spirit, what's Photoshop? Yeah, the Three of Wands and the Devil. You see what I'm saying? I do. I feel like that there is some sort of false, it's not false because you're really doing it, but I do feel like that there is some sort of unrealistic hope that something from like a new opportunity from with something that was toxic, possibly a Capricorn, is going to resurface. I do feel like that there is the challenge is that there's an unrealistic expectation of a new opportunity with the situation that has been toxic. It's like you're holding out hope for communication from that situation here. With the Knight of Wands, this could have been a sexual connection with the Devil in the Knight of Wands. You know what I'm saying? Like, Yeah, the Knight of Cups. I definitely feel like that there is this energy of you trying to make something into, like, the challenges. You could be trying to make a fly by night situation into something more than what it ever really had the chance to be here. Yeah, the Nine of Swords is here, and then the Justice card. Yeah, that's absolute truth. This story could involve a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Libra. But what I'm seeing here is that there's unrealistic expectations, as it's like you're not it's like you've placed some sort of false filter over a situation and you're not recognizing it for what it really is. I do feel like that there was a situation that started off very passionate, very sexually charged here with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Devil coming out, the Knight of Cups. This wasn't meant to just be like, you never wanted it to just be something sexual. However, this connection was never intended to be anything more than that. So I do feel like that in order to like prevent it from being something sexual, I do feel like that you or someone else is attaching some unrealistic expectations to this situation, and it's time just to see it for what it is and actually be honest with yourself about it here. Because someone, I'm going to be honest with you, someone gets a lot of attention within this dynamic, and because they receive so much attention, it's inevitable for the other person not to feel left out. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like it's inevitable that that other person is going to feel left out, because whoever this person is that's getting a lot of attention here, this person, like they have a lot of scenes that they got to pop up on in order to kind of like keep the peace here. And yeah, I thought that was the Ace of Swords trying to poke out. So let's see. Spirit is saying that all, like, this is like you're learning this lesson. You're being told to see this, be like, take the filters off and recognize this situation as what it is, because there is some sort of opportunity for you to actually have some sort of mission accomplished, but it requires you to speak your truth. Like, you gotta unsugarcoat that shit. But you, like, even though you have to take the sugar coat off of it and be raw, you still have to make sure that you're not being blatantly inconsiderate with your truth, right? So let's see what's going on with bag secured, speak up, and sugar coated. Like, I do feel like that the truth is out there, that something was just like a sexual based connection and that it never really could have developed into anything more. Sex was good. Yeah, the Page of Wands, there's definitely some sort of message, good news that is coming in here. The King of Pentacles, opportunity. This is an opportunity at work. So you may be encouraged to really speak up. And the Seven of Pentacles to really yeah. So I have to be honest with you. This here is speaking about a position or something as it pertains to work. But you may not be able to see this opportunity for the false fake smile, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, let's see. But what I'm saying is there is a message that is coming in, and it is considered good news, Sagittarius, and it has a lot to do with your stability, your structure, possibly your work and career. The challenge here is the Seven of Pentacles. There's really a need to slow down and evaluate the immediate benefits versus the long-term benefits, and how do those weigh up and make sense in your world. Your advice is to be optimistic and see this as a good news. There is a need to slow down, be optimistic about this, and see this as good news. Okay, I do feel like that you're going to be able to overcome some sort of financial hardship through this opportunity. Yeah, the Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. However, there is a need to really accept that a situation, okay, so let's just say that there's an ex-lover of yours that is wanting to do some business with you. You may not be willing to see the full potential of the business opportunity because of the unprocessed emotions for the breakdown in romantic partnership here, okay? So Spirit is ultimately saying it's time to release any of your unrealistic expectations, unrealistic, like drop the mask, be honest, and process those emotions so that you can truly see this opportunity as an opportunity and negotiate truthfully and not negotiate from a way that, well, I do want to do this business venture. Ooh, but if I throw this in, I might be able to get a little ass on the side every now and then. Spirit is saying, don't come at this situation from that perspective. Address any repressed emotions so that those don't creep to the surface and subconsciously affect this Ace of Pentacles, right? So if my Sagittarian ninth house collective is relating to this in love, what is the message? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, getting to know each other. So I definitely feel like that there is this energy of learning to really speak up and express what you're looking for in relationships honestly and truthfully up front in an effort to achieve your goals instead of thinking that you can settle for something up front and then, well, I'm just going to get to know him here and then I'm going to let him know that this is what I want in the back end, and then allowing yourself to get attached to something unrealistically on the front end only to be let down on the back end because you wasn't expressing your needs up front. That's ultimately what I feel like is happening here. So let's look at what is this new development? What is this accomplishment that is coming in for Sagittarius towards the first half of July? Sag, I do hope that these messages have been able to bring you some clarity and guidance. If so, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Yes, innovation and opportunity to move beyond your toxic traits. I love this, and be appreciated. So the opportunity here is for you to really break out of your shell. I do feel like that you have had the tendency to resist opportunities to kind of be seen for your true self. I do feel like that this new opportunity is breaking you away from this, and it's going to allow you to have a new level of exposure, which does bring about emotional fulfillment, and it does walk you into the manifestation of a wish fulfillment. It comes in the form of you like you've been doing something the hard way. Speak up, express your needs. You've been doing something all on your own, trying to make something that's been way too heavy, way too hard. You've been making it look too easy. And it does look like that how this is showing up is the opportunity for you to put it down and actually receive some assistance on this adventure from the King of Wands. Yes, I do feel like that there is someone around you that may not have been seeing just how much you was doing all of the work in a situation. And yes, the Eight of Wands, I do feel like that you were the one carrying the weight of trying to bring this into fruition. But it looks like by you kind of like, I'm going to say kind of like blowing up, but Spirit is saying that even though you need to speak up and express yourself, there is a need to be mindful of the way that what you're saying, like be mindful of how it's landing on the other person, because I do feel like that this person hasn't been aware of just how, like, not consciously have they been aware about how much of the burden and responsibility they've been leaving on you. And that's the truth. And that's going to cause this person to go within and do some sort of introspection, or this person is doing it now. And that is causing them to come to a place of independence so that they can show up better for you. And I do feel like that this is on the job, or as it pertains to some sort of business venture. What are the final messages you want Sagittarius to walk away from here with? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This, who had this? Somebody else in this reading just had the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. You may want to check Libra and Scorpio's readings out. I think it was Libra. But there's definitely a new passionate opportunity that is trying to show face for you, the Emperor. And yes, and it is going to bring about emotional fulfillment for you. And it's going to allow you to elevate and achieving some sort of financial stability here, okay? Is what it is going to offer you. But you can't go at it and approach this from the mentality of trying to, handle it all yourself. You have to express your needs and allow and delegate the roles properly, right? All right, guys, Sag, that's what I got for you. I hope that this let me get you a numerology. I think I got somebody crying. Hold on, let me hurry up. What is the numerology here for Sagittarius to close this message out, Spirit? So there is, your current circumstances are ending so that you might take advantage of better ones. I would agree with that. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? And make sure that as something new is emerging, you're speaking your truthful, authentic needs and not trying to overcompensate, hoping that on the back end that it'll make sense if you do a lot on the front end, okay? I love you, Sagittarius. If these messages resonate, I would appreciate that thumbs up down below.